where we can grow things because we like them, because we like to grow them, we like to grow them, we like to grow them. Welcome to today's episode where we're going to talk about starting your outdoor garden indoors. There's many different setups that we can use, but the main components that you need is lights, a container to hold our seedlings, preferably with a dome, and cups. There's many different containers that you can have. You can have something like this, where the water goes on the bottom and it's a self-watering system using a wick. So you never really have to worry about watering them. But for some seeds, too much water is also not good. So this would not work for some seeds and would work for others. There's a setup like this that can be used. It's got many different cells. I use this one more or less for flowers. And again, it's got a dome. And all of that goes right underneath the lights. And then the lights are on a timer, which turn on and off without me having to worry about it. And some of the lights or some of the plants would need a heat mat, which just go right underneath. Many different containers can be used, but I just use Dollarama ones. They are perfect for this, and they're cheap. $1.50 for 24 and $1.25 for 15 plastic ones. I like to use these ones because you can just put them in the ground and not have to worry about anything. Setup does not have to be as fancy as what I have up here. You can always do it on a budget and just use grow lights. Those grow lights are about $18 a piece. I have 2 of them, and my plants are gonna go right underneath. So you don't have to have anything fancy to get your garden started inside. And then I have my timer on this side, and I have a timer on this side, so that I never have to worry about forgetting to turn the lights on or forget to turn them off. So in this example, I'll be planting monk's fruit, which requires a very well draining mix, or cactus mix is what they recommend. So I've soaked all my seeds for 48 hours. And now I'm going to plant each one in these little cups. The second set of seeds that I'll be putting in my little pots are called Schisandra. And they require different kind of soil. They need sterilized soil, which is basically just normal potting mix but cooked. Or you can use a sphagnum moss, which is also sterilized. So that's what I'll be using. So this is what it's going to look like in a pot. And in the last little bit, I'll plant peppers. They're called shishito peppers, and they were actually given to me by a fairy. That is right. They were given to me by a fairy. And I'll be using just normal Miracle-Gro potting mix for them. So then this is what a finished product looks like. I've only started peppers and anything that takes a long time to germinate. In about a month and a half, I'll be starting cucumbers, tomatoes, all kinds of berries, all kinds of stuff, bok choy. But it is way too early to start all that kind of stuff indoors because it's going to get too big. But yeah, just read the labels, see how long stuff takes to germinate. If it takes 1 to 2 months, it's probably a good time to start now. get your lights, you can go all fancy with reflectors, or you can just get normal grow light bulbs, and they'll work just as well. I think the most important part is the container and the dome, so that the humidity is high and the plants have lights and warmth, and you'll do great. All right, well, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, let me know. And again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.